sitting in a park in Prague because I was here for a couple of days with a friend of mine, and it was my first time, it was our first time traveling alone, and we're both 15, so that has been really fun. I love the city Prague, and we're going home tomorrow afternoon, and we have to say goodbye to our cute little Airbnb. But that's not what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about is that an even bigger adventure and an even longer and more exciting trip is kind of in my calendar. Yeah, I'm planning to going on an exchange year for a year in Costa Rica. It still has like this huge question mark over it, but I'm really planning and pokering on it happening. Like, I will leave, fingers crossed, at the 2nd of September, and my school year here in Germany, in Berlin, starts at the 10th of August, and I'm officially not in school, like not in my grade anymore, because when I come back, I will redo the year. So that means if I wait till the 2nd of September, which are a few weeks, and then at the end they say, well, we can't go, I don't know what to do, because I kind of have to go to school. Like, it's law you have to go to school in Germany, but I don't know how I will do that. Well, anyway, let's just pretend like this is totally sure and I know I'm gonna go. Like, the thing is, I always wanted to go to an exchange year. The reason for that is, first of all, I love to travel. I always love to travel. I had the privilege to get to know quite a few cities and countries when I was younger, because my dad and my mom just really like to travel, and my dad had a travel agency for quite a long time. So I kind of just gotten into traveling a lot, and I think it's great for just learning a lot. And what I've really learned about all those travels, and especially like being here in Prague alone, you always take yourself with you. Like, because one thing that a lot of people in my exchange, me included, are probably scared of is just like leaving your friend group behind, parents behind, pets behind, siblings. I have a boyfriend, so I'm kind of leaving him behind, like stuff like that. So you're kind of just leaving your life, but you're not leaving your life. Your life is changing because you're taking yourself and your life with you. I talked with my therapist about that, and she was like, well, no matter where you go, you take yourself with you. And that was like in a total different context, but like that kind of stuck in my head. I kind of want to talk about why I wanted to do that. Like, I kind of hit on that I really like to travel, and I'm going to Costa Rica, which is a pretty nice small country. I'm gonna blend you in the card, it's there, and they speak Spanish there, and I've been learning Spanish for 4 years in school now, and as you can hear, I can speak English fluently. So going to an English country was kind of, well, I could have done that, and to be honest, that was my plan for the longest time, to go either to America or to New Zealand. And I'm very glad I didn't choose to go to America right now, because what the fuck is going on there? Second of all, like, New Zealand, because it's so far away, it's so, like, it's really expensive. Like, it's like an exchange year in general is expensive, but like the step of going to New Zealand is a lot more expensive. I think New Zealand and America, from like a lifestyle, isn't that much different than we have it in Berlin, for example. Yeah, that was kind of not worth it. And then, like I said, I've been learning Spanish for 4 years in school, but I'm not that good. Like, mi hermana estoy bien. I'm not that good in Spanish. Like, I can't speak it really good. So I wanted to go to a Spanish country, and I don't want to go to like Spain or something, because it's just too close. I actually found the organization with the country. Like, I've been at this fair for exchange programs, and there was the organization I'm going with, and they exclusively do exchange programs to Costa Rica. And then it was like decided. I knew Costa Rica, like that country was on my radar, but I like didn't actually spend time learning about it, and now that I have, because I want to know where I'm moving, I've just learned that it's a pretty dope country with like a great climate. They have 2 like oceans right there. They have like really fun animals. I'm gonna be in an animal shelter for some time. The country slogan is Pura Vida, which means pure life. Like, and it's like the happiest country on earth. I'm really excited to go there, and I think like the culture in general is a bit different to like the European lifestyle. If you're gonna live in a new country and you're gonna have to adjust to something, like when you go, you always have to adjust to something new. You might as well just go all in. That's why I chose Costa Rica. A different aspect that I haven't mentioned yet, I think, is that I'm gonna redo a year at school. So my exchange year isn't in my school time, so it's kind of added to school time. There's a dog. Hi. Instead of my regular 12 years that we have in Germany, I'm gonna do 13 years, which is great, because then I have my... Hi. You don't... No. Yeah. I don't have anything for you. That's okay. Have a nice day. So, I made a new friend. Anyway, what I wanted to say, if I would have done my Abitur in 12 years, I would have only been like 17 for like 2 months when I got it. And that's really bad because you can't really do anything. You can't work at 17. You're too young to go to university, but you're also not allowed to do nothing. Strange. I'm just 18 when I get it, and that's great. I think one interesting aspect is also, again, that so many things will change. Like literally, I will have a different life there for a year. And even after that, when I come back, like so many things will be different. I think that kind of ties into stuff I'm scared of, is that I know things gonna be different, but I'm also kind of scared of things being different, if that makes sense. Best example, I have a boyfriend right now. We've been together for quite a long time, and we're in, as I might say, quite a good relationship, and we're planning on just doing a long distance. And that could work out pretty well. Of course, it's hard, but the possibility is that it would go pretty well. And the other possibility is that we just find out after 2 months, like, shit, this is totally not what we expected. Like, I can't do this, you can't do this, and then we break up. Like, that's a possibility. And honestly, I'm willing to take that risk, but I'm still scared. Like, I'm scared about how things will be, and also like friends, because I can imagine I'm just gonna not be friends with a lot of people that you're like friends in school, but you would never really meet outside, but you would still consider each other friends, and you would see each other at like get-togethers and stuff. Like, those friends will completely fall away, I think. Like, my speculation is that I will have contact with people that I didn't expect were my friends in that way. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but maybe that will be the case. Speaking of like not what I leave behind, but being there, what I'm totally scared of, like I've actually panicked about that. The first day of school, where I'm gonna be in a school where everyone speaks Spanish, and I'm just scared that I have, like in those high school movies where like a new kid has to introduce themselves, and I have to introduce myself, and I don't know a word in Spanish, and I just sit down there, and like the class goes on Spanish, and I'm just there like, now the first day will be hard. Then like the first week will be kind of cool because you're like the exchange student, you're hip, you're like interesting, and like the first 2 weeks I think is very important to just like kind of get friends because you're still interesting and still relevant. And then like the first month will be pretty hard because you just have to get used to your life there. Like maybe you start a few hobbies, you have a family, which by the way I don't know my family yet. I think after 3 months there will be another hump where you're just like, fuck, I've been here already 3 months, I have like another 9 months to go. That will be fun, but I'm looking forward to it. Like I'm looking forward to just like me panicking at the first day of school. I don't know why, but I think it's part of the game. Saying like that's like good Übergang. Things I look forward to. And actually that list is quite long. I've been talking about like stuff I look forward to all this video, But like specific things I look forward to is, for example, we have a 2-week quarantine when we go to Costa Rica. So everyone in an exchange program, that's like 20 people from like 15 till 17 years, are like in quarantine in this amazing beach house with like an infinity pool, and we have like 2 minutes to the beach, and we can take surf lessons and just yoga classes, dance classes. It's all hosted from the people that watch over us. We're still in quarantine, so that's like the best quarantine anyone could think of. And to be honest, I've never been in quarantine because we in Germany never had a quarantine. But I'm looking forward to that because I think it's a really great opportunity to get to know the people that are also in the exchange program, which I don't know. Like, I know them over WhatsApp and like Instagram and stuff, and I know the faces, and we've been Zoom calling, but I don't know them. I'm definitely looking forward to that because we are all going through exactly the same shit. Like, we're probably a lot of different people, but we're going through the same shit. And I think also over the year to just have these contacts to like call and text and just like know exactly how the other person feels will be a huge help. I'm also really looking forward to getting to know new people, like those 20 teenagers, and also the Ticos. Ticos are like the Costa Rica, like the people that live in Costa Rica, they call themselves Ticos. And also my family, and I think like if I get along well with my family, which I probably will, I have just like a like home base in Costa Rica, which is so cool. Small things, for example, in Costa Rica you have to wear a school uniform. In Germany we don't even have a dress code. Like, I could go wearing this, for example, with like a short skirt and no one would fucking care. I get to wear a school uniform, which to be honest, like, I would not always want to wear a school uniform. For a year, that's pretty dope. I don't know, I also just want to, I think with the school uniform, just like the mentality of being in school in Costa Rica is totally different, and I don't know how it is. It's probably very different to what I know and what I've learned in my 10 years of school. Like, the last thing that I just wanted to mention is I know it's gonna be really hard, or like I assume it's gonna be really hard. I take myself and like put me in a totally new situation that couldn't be more different than mine. Like, I'm in a new family, no friends, I know no one, I don't speak the language, I don't have any hobbies there, I don't know how the school works there, I don't know how the life works there, I don't know the food. It's gonna be really, really exciting, but it's also gonna be really, really hard and just a lot to take in and to learn and to like kind of figure out, and I know that. But I think once you're over the hump, once you kind of know the basics, once I speak the language, I think that's when like the really fun thing, just like living the life there, happens. And I'm really looking forward to that. Obviously, if I'm going there, not if I'm going there, I will take my camera with me and obviously still do videos and do like a lot of new content, because I really want to use that to kind of make a diary for me, but also for everyone else who might be interested in doing an exchange year or also does an exchange year. I'm planning on doing some cool videos. I don't know how yet, but I will somehow. I know that. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. And I've ate my croissant chocolat. I still have a coffee here, I didn't drink that today. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was a little interesting and you liked listening to me rambling about my future life. And if that's the case, definitely leave a thumbs up. It really helps me a lot if you just like this video. And comment down below, like, what you think of my decision to go a year abroad. Maybe you also want to do that, you already did that, like, please write that down in the comments down below. And yeah, we'll see us in the next one. And if you don't want to miss any video, of course subscribe, like, obviously. Okay, bye.